right, so what we're doing now is a little switch, but you'll see after what's going to happen. We'll go back to geometry in the next unit again. Today we're looking at unit rate. And unit rate's really important. You see it in your life, you just maybe didn't know that's what they called it. So unit rate is the value of something for one. So what we're doing is we're comparing to one. So for instance, if I look at my first one, it says $1.99 for one pop. This one is 80 kilometers for 1 hour. So I'm comparing 1 hour, one pop. Okay, now often we don't write it for. We sometimes will see it $1.99 per pop, which means one pop, or 80 kilometers, and then we put per hour. Okay, so you've seen that before because if you've been on any roads, that's what it says. So that translates into 199. That slash stands for per, not like a cat purr, pop. And this is 80 kilometers per hour. Okay, so just so that you have the translation there. So what we're going to do is we're going to calculate unit rates. Now, they don't make it really easy for us because they don't give it to us as one. We have to calculate how much would it be for one. So if I look at my first one, it says calculate the unit rate of $250 for 16 hours. So someone's paying me and I don't know how much they're actually paying me. So how would I figure out for 1 hour? Well, all I need to do is do the 250 per 16 hours. And that per, by the way, in math means divide. No one told you that, right? That means divide. So we have 250 divided by 16. Okay, or I can stack it like that. I like stacking it because I don't like doing actually the dividing sign. So now what we do is we take our calculator to see how much it is per 1 hour. And when I do that, I end up with $15.625. Now I'm talking about money, so this 5 is going to force that number 2 up. So that's the same as $15.63 per hour. Okay, so now let's take a look at the next one. The next one says 315 kilometers in 3.5 hours. So because I'm finding per again, that's 315 kilometers per 3.5 hours. So remember that's the same as dividing. So when we do that, we touch our calculator and blah, 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 up comes the answer. And when we do that, we end up with 90 kilometers per 1 hour. All right, so they're kind of speeding if they're on some of the highways around here. All right, so we have some more examples. This time we have batteries and we have something else going on. So I go to the store, $4.99 for 13 batteries. So how do I do that? Exactly the same way as before. So $4.99 per 13 batteries is the same as 0.38. So that is 38 cents per battery. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. Okay, so let's try another one. This time they're comparing liters per kilometer. Okay, so same thing. 580 liters, I'm going to use capital L for liters, over 50 kilometers, which is the same as per, which is the same as dividing. And we take out our calculator again, and we end up with 11.6 liters per kilometer. All right, so there's some examples to help you with the work that's going to be assigned. Have fun.